Hey friends, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm planning out the first week of March using this Murdock Talks kit. This is my first time ever using a Murdock Talks kit. It is Shrek themed and she put it out for her Cyber Monday. So I don't know if it's still available, and I'm pairing it with this green foil. Also make sure to check my description box. I have links to a lot of the tools and items I use during Plan With Me, such as whiteout, slice tools, etc. Also, if you want to fast forward to the day by day, it starts at 12 minutes and 11 seconds. Because I know not everybody cares to see the base, but if you are a base fan, then welcome to the base portion of this Plan With Me. A little irritated. This Plan With Me actually went live this morning, Wednesday, March 10th, at 6:30 my time, and I was up and I clicked on it just to triple check that everything was going correctly, and it was not. The audio was not there, and so I went into iMovie, and the green bar of audio that shows I record my voiceover was there, but the little audio wavelengths that show on it that show the audio is supposed to be there were not. So I'm recording this voiceover now, so that's always fun when that happens, although the first one was really a mess. So maybe take two will be better. Fingers crossed for that. I had a bunch of stuff that I wanted to talk to you about in the beginning of this, and now I don't remember because I already talked about it and it was out of sight, out of mind. But now we're here. Also, can you guess which box I'm omitting from this Plan With Me and which one I will not be using? If you've been here for a while, then you will know I do not like hand boxes. And if you are one of my new subscribers, I appreciate you so much. So you might not know this about me, but I don't love hand boxes. Boxes, I don't mind if boxes have hands, if the hands serve a purpose, if they are holding a cup of coffee, reading a book. I don't like the Instagram nail hand boxes in certain kits, especially ones that are themed after a movie like Shrek or something. I don't feel how it relates. I know the nails match, but I just feel like there's better clip art that could have been done, like Puss in Boots or something, but just my own opinion, I don't like hand boxes. Also, if you're not already a subscriber and you'd like to subscribe because you like this video, I'd really appreciate it. I am working hard at growing my channel this year. It's been my escape hobby. So I appreciate each and every one who has subscribed. It really, really does mean a lot. But here I'm just laying down the foiled underlays that I got with that foil that I ordered with the kit from Murdock Talks. So pretty much all of the base is from Murdock Talks, the foil and the kit. This foil just paired gorgeously, and then she did just release some hole protectors that were foiled in this color, so I did purchase those and put those on off camera as well. You'll see them in some of the day by day, I believe, but I just wanted to get them to match. I was originally going to try to stick with just all this green foil and not pull in any other foil, and I kind of wish I would have done that, but I wanted to finish this Harry Potter movie sheet that I had, and it was in silver, so I went for it, and it doesn't look bad. It's just my OCD isn't in love, but I'm working on it. Also, this is a very simple base for me. This is the first spread in my planner that does not have any extenders or foldables at all. If you guys watch any of my previous Plan With Me's, especially any Glam Planner kits as of recent, usually my spreads have 3 to 4 foldables or extenders, flips. I've heard them called so many different things, but you guys know what I'm talking about, and this one doesn't have a one. There's something kind of really nice about that. I honestly debated if I wanted to use the tan box and the other extra box, just to have one this week, but I decided to keep it simple. And it was kind of really nice. It's been a long months since I have done a spread without a single flip, and it's something about this is just so nice. And even though it's overly foiled and has a ton of stickers, there's something nostalgic about not having anything flip up or extend. Also, on the sidebar this week, I tried something different, and I tried putting the half-cut headers behind everything on the sidebar instead of just having white space, so it looked foily underneath. I would probably try this again, but I would just probably lay down bougie boxes, to be honest. The half-cut headers are a pain in the butt. If you've ever used half-cut headers, you know that they work and that they get the job done and do what you need them to do, but you know that they're just not convenient and that they are tricky and that they're very hard to work with, especially when you're doing what I did here, where I needed to move everything up just a little bit to make the final box fit. Makes them even harder to get to work with you, but in the end, it all worked out. Let me know if you're team bougie, team half-cut headers, or just white space, no white space. What is your current planning style of method, or are you a practical planner? Do you rewind? Because I do also have a practical planner. I just use it for school, and it has a bunch of chicken scratch in it. I don't really put stickers in it anymore. I used to, and I've done plan with me's on that. So if you want to know how I plan for school, you can go back and look for those videos. I have a playlist for it as well. But it's really not that interesting, and I kind of just write in it as I get assignments in class. So it's not anything that I could film or show you guys really. But yeah, let me know what kind of planning styles you do. How many planners do you use? Right now I use like 2, and then if you want to count the one on my phone, which I only use to mark tutoring and my hair appointments. So I guess arguably I use 3 planners. Here I'm just putting the date dots at the top. Also, it was really hard to get the coloring to look right on camera for this plan with me. I don't know what was going on. I'm just happy I got the base of this one recorded, because the base for my plan with me next week is not going to be included, and it's not for lack of trying. Actually, the issue is that I recorded it and the entire thing is so blurry. Like, we're not just talking a little out of focus. I mean, we're talking like really out of focus. Like, yeah, it hurts. Like, it's painful for my eyes to look at. So unfortunately, that means I'm obviously not going to have a base for the plan with me next week. So it will just be the day by day, which is really sad because that base is awesome. So I might talk through it in the beginning and tell you guys what I did. And yeah, it's just such a bummer when that happens. I haven't had a filming issue happen like this since I can remember. So, I mean, it was bound to happen sooner or later. So I'm just going to accept that there's nothing I can do and speed through putting down these glitter header overlays, because it's not my favorite thing to talk through or put down. As we all know, I feel like I say that every week. Let's see, what else did I want to talk about? Oh, also, yes, I'm getting text messages. I don't know how to stop those from coming through on my computer. Sorry, I got a text message. It's from somebody from class that's panicking to get an assignment turned in. So I want to make sure I can help her out because, you know, we got to have each other's backs at this cult of a school. What was I talking about? Oh, okay, the news this week. This week was so exciting. In California, it got announced that Disneyland and theme parks could open as early as next month in April, and you can even hear it in my voice now and getting emotional. It also included live music. I don't know if I just said this, but live music and theme parks are part of my identity. They're part of my escape, my outlet, my stress relief. This is the longest I've gone without going to Disneyland or a concert in over 15 years each. So it just feels like unreal. And when the announcement was made, I screamed so loud. I'm actually kind of concerned that none of my neighbors came to check on me. It was that loud. I saw it about a minute after it was announced. And then I started jumping up and down. I immediately called my mom, and she could barely understand me because I was so excited. And it just still seems unreal, and it's the first true glimmer of hope that I've seen in California, that I'm going to get some of what makes me happy back in life. Not that planning and stuff doesn't, but it's just some of my main escapes back. Oh my God, like, could not believe it. And then on top of that, this morning, Fall Out Boy announced a virtual concert, and I just feel like there's a lot of signs in my life right now that things are going to be, improving. And obviously, I have a new boyfriend. He's the sweetest. He has been texting me while I've been on here, and I haven't been paying any attention to him. So I'm sorry, babe, if you're watching this. Sorry, school again. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just, the only thing I don't know really, and that's caused me a lot of stress and anxiety. Oh, we're getting into the day by day. Hi, I wasn't paying attention very well. First thing I wanted to mark, which I'll get back into, was Self-Injury Awareness Day, but I'll get back to that in a second. The second thing I wanted to mark using that purple label, I used an Olive & Co. sticker, was announcing that I was on the Olive & Co. PR team, which is really exciting. I got to design my own freebie and everything. So if you use my code Rosey10, you save 10% at Olive & Co. and you get my freebie, which I snuck on my Instagram. If you want to see that, I'll have all this linked down below. But that was just super exciting. But back to the first thing I marked for Self-Injury Awareness Day. I just know so many people who have battled self-harm, myself included. I'm not really comfortable talking about it yet, but I just felt comfortable at least sharing that with you guys. I think it's really important to talk about, and maybe one day when I'm more open to sharing my story, I will. But Emily from Emily Catherine Plans shared her story this year, and it was really, really inspiring. So I just wanted to make sure to take a second to recognize that it was Self-Injury Awareness Day. So then the third thing I marked was that I had a movie night at Scott's using a Whimsical Cat Studio sticker. Below that, using a foiled emoji from the kit, I marked that he made me dinner. He made eggplant, parmesan, pasta, bread, and salad. Then, using a Wonton in a Million sticker and some of those art box stickered silver foiled Harry Potter titles, I marked that we watched the Goblet of Fire. Wow, I am tongue-tied. Then I used a Coffee Monsters Co. Umbridge sticker to mark Order of the Phoenix. Below that, I used a Glam Planner Teeny in a firefighter suit to mark that my parents' house filled with smoke and they had to call the fire department. Everything was okay though, but I still wanted to mark it because it was one of those like crazy things that happens in life. The first thing I marked on Tuesday the 2nd Using a 5-heart checklist that I cut down to 4 hearts was that I watched all 4 of the Shrek movies this day. They just kind of played in the background while I did other things. I tanned, which I marked using a Mixie Cat Stuff sticker and a Planet Hannah script. Then I took a nap, which I marked using another Olive & Co. sticker. And the last thing I did on Tuesday was I planned, which I used this little desk functional sticker. I don't even know what I would call this. I'm blanking on the word. Anyways, it was in the kit. That's the main point. And a plan script from Sticky Essentials with an arrow from Planner Pixie Co. just to fill in that weird gap. Moving on to Wednesday, the first thing I marked was that it was laundry day. I needed pajamas and just some of my leggings and clothes, like normal clothes. So I used a foiled icon from the Wiggle, and then I used a laundry day script from Piper Paper Company. Then I marked doing homework using a paper and milk, Maru, and a homework script from Sticky Essentials. Below that I had therapy, so I used these Once More with Love therapy munchkins and an appointment script from the Wiggle. Then I used this super cute Once More with Love couple munchkins like poking each other to mark that I had a movie night with Scott. We like to tease each other and poke fun at each other a lot, so a lot of these munchkins work really well for us. Then I used a foiled fork and spoon icon to mark that we cooked HelloFresh together. Below that I marked watching the Half-Blood Prince, and that Felix Felicis sticker is from Stick with the Plan Co., I believe. Below that, I marked watching Deathly Hallows Part 1 using a Hedwig sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. And I wanted to save the foil script to put for Part 2 because it was like a book sheet, so it didn't have Part 1 and Part 2. Which that's the first thing we did on Thursday is we watched the Deathly Hallows Part 2. So you're going to see me put that in using a Coffee Monsters Co. Harry Potter emoji and the last foiled sticker from that sheet. I really wish her shop was still open, but you know, what can you do? Then I took another nap, which I used another Olive & Co. sticker for that. Then I drove to Scott's and we had a movie night at his house, which I used more Once More with Love munchkins, a foiled script from the Wiggle, and then I made my own at Scott script. I used another Whimsical Cat Studio couple cuddling on the couch to mark watching the Fellowship of the Ring. He ordered pizza, so I used a Fox and Cactus pizza slice sticker. I need to order more of these. And a pizza script from Kinsey's Creations to mark getting pizza. Then using a little foil house icon from the Wiggle, I marked that there was a gopher in my backyard. And he was tearing up the lawn and my flower bed, and yeah, Lucy was digging for him. It was a whole thing. The first thing on Friday that I marked was that I had anxiety using this Saucy Stickers Co. Back Off Anxiety script and a Glam Planner polka with like the time panicking running out because I feel like time's running out on me getting my life together and figuring out what I want to do with my life. Something about my 30th birthday approaching and not having a career, not having a husband, not having my own family and kids is really getting to me recently. Then I used an Olive & Co. sticker to mark filming a voiceover and a plan script from the Wiggle. Below that I used an Olive & Co. French fry doodle and a McDonald's script from Jody Doodles. Then I used another Mixie Cat Stuff sticker and a Planet Hannah script to mark tanning. Here you see me put down this Fox and Cactus pizza and then a Pizza Hut script. I will move that off camera. It's going to move, I promise. And I apologize that I didn't put this on camera. But it's going to change to another green label with an oh my god happy crying and paper and milk Maru, as seen there. And that was about the announcement for Disneyland and live music could happen in a month. Then I used the movie marquee to mark that I watched Raya and the Last Dragon, and I used a Game of Thrones dragon from the Coffee Monsters Co. Then I marked FaceTiming with Scott using a whimsical cat stuff FaceTime doodle and a FaceTime script from Sticky Essentials. Moving into Saturday, the first thing I did was play Animal Crossing, so I used a Kinsey's Creations script and another Paper and Milk Maru. Then I watched most of the Outer Banks this day, and I used an Olive & Co. Watching a TV to mark that. Below that, I read some of A Court in Frost and Starlight, Why I Tanned, so I used a Paper Bow Prince sticker to mark that. Unfortunately, her shop is no longer open, so I do apologize that you cannot get those Kindle stickers. Then I marked tanning with another Mixie Cat stuff, Cat Under a Palm Tree, and a Plan a Hannah script. Then it was girls' night with Ansley, and we FaceTimed, so I used a Whimsical Cat Studio FaceTiming girl for that, and a FaceTime script that is from Kinsey's Creations. Here is where I moved that Fox and Cactus pizza slice with the Jody Doodles Pizza Hut script too, because I had leftovers this night, and I didn't want to waste the stickers. And then I marked FaceTiming Scott again with a Sticky Essentials script and a Whimsical Cat stuff phone. Moving into Sunday, the first thing I marked was laundry using an icon from the kit and a script from the Wiggle. I washed my sheets and my towels this day. Then I did homework with a Paper and Milk Maru and a Sticky Essentials script. Below that, I used a Glam Planner astronaut girl that I used to mark NASCAR because it looks like the fire suits to me, to mark that they were at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Then I used a Once More with Love munchkin to mark having a movie night with Scott. He made me mac and cheese because I wasn't feeling great, so I used a foiled fork and spoon icon from the kit and a mac and cheese script from Kinsey's Creations. Then I used another Whimsical Cat Studio sticker to mark watching the Two Towers. And finally, I used a Once More with Love couples cuddling sticker and a Kinsey's Creations snuggle script to mark that we cuddled a lot. Here I'm just going through and putting in all of the scripts that I made myself for my planner. I do plan on doing a how I make my own scripts video that probably won't be coming until after I graduate. I do apologize. I just do not have the time right now. I am an anxiety-ridden, stressed basket case currently. So one plan with me a week is about all I can handle. I'm sure you guys understand. But do look forward to that. On the sidebar, I'm marking my workouts, which it was another Peloton-packed week. And then below, I'm marking my steps. Also, that water habit tracker script is from Bookish Planning, and the calorie goals one is from Inspired Ever After. Here is just a wiggle for you guys so you can see what the foil looks like. I feel like the silver is distracting. I think it's all in my head and my OCD is just getting the best of me. But regardless, I appreciate you guys watching this video, especially if you made it this far. If you haven't, again, I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe. I'm trying to grow my channel a lot, and thumbs up, interactions, comments, all that helps. If you guys, I hope you're doing okay. If not, reach out to me on Instagram. I am here for you. I love you all. Bye, friends.